Imagine asking an image model to design a museum. The results are strangely familiar. Glossy glass, smooth white curves, dramatic steps, and a skyline that could be anywhere. Now, compare that to something like a shophouse museum in Singapore, or even real everyday spaces, like a HDB corridor or neighborhood market. These are the kinds of environments people actually move through every day, but they almost never appear in AI's imagination. The same thing happens if you ask for a public square, a park, or even a chair. You keep getting a tiny slice of global design culture on repeat. Why does this happen? Because these systems learn from what is most visible online. Places like Flickr, Pinterest, the Zine, these sources are overwhelmingly dominated in the global north. This results in Western contemporary architecture becoming the default visual definition of architecture. So, what gets systematically left out? Vernacular houses, informal settlements, backlinks, repair culture, basically everyday spaces where most people actually live. If AI were a first-year design student, it would definitely be citing star architects, smart city master plans, and minimalist furniture simply because that's what he has seen. These matter for all design fields because we increasingly use AI at the very beginning of our process. If our sketches and reference images already repeat the same Western, high-budget aesthetics, our option space quietly shrinks. And when that happens, everything starts converging in the same aesthetic. Architecture starts turning into the same museum, landscapes become the same boardwalk and glass pavilions, urban visions recycle the same creative district formula, and industrial objects all end up as minimalist Scandinavian pieces. So, what can we as designers do? First, make different things visible. Document and feed the AI tools with a catalog of region-specific vernacular houses, backlinks, informal markets, indigenous gardens, and hack tools. And if they're not in the data, they'll not appear in the output. Second, prompt with a specific intent. Instead of asking it to design a park, ask for monsoon-resilient neighborhood park informed by Malay and Javanese landscape logics, or equivalent local references in your own context. Third, treat AI as a mirror bias and not as a neutral collaborator. Look closely at what it never shows you and let those absences become questions for our next project. And as students, we need to do our own learning. If we just hit generate and accept whatever that comes out, we're letting AI narrow our design vocabulary before we even build one. We're learning to see architecture the way Pinterest sees it, and not the way our context demands it. So before you ask AI to imagine a space, make sure you actually look at the real ones it'll never show you. Walk the backlinks, document the informal markets, and study the vernacular solutions your region has developed over the centuries. If you want AI to support more diverse design futures, it starts with us actually knowing those futures actually exist.